Sorry, there's so much of internet issue this evening, and I want to be sure that you guys can hear me now, even though I am not going to be long. But at least let me use the opportunity to update you guys on what is happening. And so far, based on the broadcast of yesterday, we are in order. There's no problem. I only take a stand, and I believe that stand is for everybody. So be rest assured that the person we are all hoping and laying our hand on will not fail us at all. Yes, good day to you too. Um, how are you this evening? My namesake, Ibrahim in Negedu. How are you doing? I believe you're fine this evening. I am fine, and I believe my people are fine. So this evening we are just going to have a brief shot and to assure you that we are in order. And those of you that are still confused, there is no point, no reason for you to be confused. We should just be patient rightly and see what is going to come out of the meeting that they're going to have tomorrow. And I learned our Reverend Dr. Agbocheno has briefed the platform this evening, and he has urged us to be patient till tomorrow, that he's going to come on air to clear a few things. And we're hoping that we will see him and he will update us correctly. So the number to reach us, whatever you, today is your turn to talk to me. I've made this evening, this our relaxed time before it's 10 o'clock. We have just maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour or so to have this interaction and to assure you that everything is working fine. Mr. Ifeanyi is asking for update in disbursement, and I believe you are also being informed rightly on the issue of disbursement. With this whole issue going on, uh, whether to pay this or not to pay this, I think we should wait to hear from the country director tomorrow, and he will give us a nice update as we'll approach the real time of disbursement. So the number to reach us is 0813991924. That's the number to reach us. Sorry, can someone confirm to me if we have audio now, and then we'll be able to talk very well. Okay, let me take this call while I'll be expecting to hear from you guys. Like I said, today is your turn to speak to me how you feel and what you feel about what's going on. And our expectation is still very high. As we speak, we are not giving up on anything until we get it. We have audio, right? Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Olajide, thank you for updating me. I'm happy because some are complaining of no audio, but now we have audio. Thank you for letting me know. Hello. Good evening, sir. How are you? We thank God today. We give God the glory. Abuja is fine at the moment. We don't have any other challenge other than our expectation and hoping to be with the country director this afternoon. But unfortunately, he's not able to be with us. But I'm sure that by tomorrow he's going to be with us because Reverend Dr. Agbochano just updated me that he has sent a peaceful voice note to the platform that by tomorrow he's going to brief us and he will come on air. So let's give them time till tomorrow and hear from them. But for me, A lot of people have been calling me for the broadcast we made yesterday, and I stood my ground and have not changed my mind because the the stand of the country director in this whole grant issue or project is very important to all of us and to Nigerians who have been there. So anything that will make us lose it up, we will not agree to it. And the payment of the 200,000 still stands on hold. Yeah, 250,000 still stand on hold. Mm. Mm. The- yeah, do you know why the debunking cannot come earlier? Okay, because the meetings they were having, they had two meetings which I was not duly informed. And I am in the shore of this country. I shouldn't be listening to hearsay and work on that base. I am a man who want to hear from the horse's mouth. And what I debunked yesterday is nothing but from the horse's mouth, and I still stand my ground. You know, so many people called me, sir. You know, I don't know how people look at this whole thing. If we cannot say the truth and we claim to be a leader, we have issue. And the issue is very simple. Some people are not confident to come to the airspace to stand clearly and defend their stance in the public. The country director is one man that is very busy, all of us know. Most of these informations that somebody will say, he says so, he said this, sometimes he just says something and then they completed it for him. And because the grand community is the place where people just come up with all sorts of allegations, all sorts of information, and they just take it, it's just common. I don't want to find myself in that class. That's why I have to find my way all the way to Abuja to meet with him and have that discussion with him. And thank God that discussion was fruitful. And I want to believe that even if they are going to pay anything, let him be the one to tell the public why they are paying this money and why we must work with them. We are ready to work with everybody. We are ready. So the people who are paying this money, they are also part of us. And we also see that if it's becoming necessary that they pay, there are ways to put it across, not when people are going through pain, confusion, and all that. So I'm happy for him to understand my negotiation with him, that even if they are going to pay that money, let, let us have an understanding. Let's give us time. Let it not be under duress. And let it not be the way some NGOs are pushing for this money as if that money is not paid, they will not be given their grant. It's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, you see now, sir. You see, sir, sorry, sir. Yes, we are moving on already. We have already moved on because somebody who doesn't have 1,000 in his or her account and is borrowing 250,000 at the interest of 45%, right? Hoping that disbursement will be before the election. As a fact, the country director working hard because it was not like before that he used to do it alone. He's carrying them along, and these NGOs have been meeting with him. So for them not to be able to talk and discuss rightly with the people, and they hope that payment will come before election, was actually the reason why people went borrowing the money. But with the situation of things in Nigeria now, do you think between me and you that even if the money is already in Nigerian bank, will the federal government allow a disbursement to happen between now and election? These are facts that we're supposed to know. Thank you. Thank you. Tom, good. Okay, now you see, sir, I'm happy with the way you're breaking down this conversation. This is the kind of conversation that we all need to have, right? Can all of us now begin to see that payment cannot be done between now and election? I am seeing it clearly that it's impossible. And let me also tell you, there are procedures that these things are going through. The modern NGO that has been legalized, right? They are yet to have their acknowledgement letter. They are yet to have their disbursement certificate. They are yet to sign the MOU between the donor and the country director that give them the mandate to disburse the money to these 20 NGOs. Does any of you have a mandate with you now to disburse that money if it's made available to you? These are questions that we are supposed to ask. I don't like contradicting things for myself and for everybody. The country director is tired because of too many stories, rumors here and there. People want to feel very important. They get close to him. They go to the public to fill the public with wrong information, even without even saying anything. And once they said it, it goes on the social media. It becomes what? A news for people. So this is what me I am against. I say, let us get this thing concretized so that when you're talking with authority. You're talking with facts that, oh, this is the reason why this thing is like this. This is why we cannot be paid. Me, I know that if anybody is telling me I should be expecting disbursement between now and the end of this week, which is the week of election, I will tell that person you are the joker of the year. That is the truth. It's very bitter because people are expecting this thing. So why are you giving hope to people and knowing fully well that it's not going to work? Now, the conditions that people must pay 250, yes, the 250 is made for something. And I want everybody to know why they are paying. Let it not be that they are paying this money into someone's pocket or they are extorting them. Are you with me, sir? So when you know what you're doing, you'll be happy doing it. You'll be happy getting involved. Everybody has been in this thing for the past 3, 4 years before some of us came in. And so how can we today begin to stop them from getting paid? It will not be good on us and it's not fair on the people. But giving the people the hope that there's going to be disbursement between now and election, and people are going to borrow money at exorbitant rate. And I asked the country director, and he said no. But I don't think I've done anything wrong by telling the people that this is the stand of this man, because there won't be payment between now and and election. The country authority of the federal government will not even allow it. This is the truth. But after election, we can now say, okay, fine, let's get our acknowledgement, let's get our disbursement certificate that give us the mandate. What is mandate? People are saying mandate, mandate, mandate. Have they sat down to ask themselves what is mandate when it gets to grant community or getting something to give to people? Mandate is a document, is a piece of document giving you the authority and instruction from the donor what to do and what not to do. That is the simple definition of mandate. Does any of the mother NGO has the mandate with them now? Excuse. See, this is why people are just misunderstanding the whole thing. Are you with me? Some people are saying, I am fighting Reverend Dr. Abochenu, who speaks on behalf of the chairman. I am fighting Newman, who is speaking on behalf of the people. Newman is my brother, is my friend. You understand? But I will not want to do something as a young man that he is, and then he's going on the street and someone's telling him, you told us this and it's not working. Yes, the country director, but you understand they took him to Brekete family.
You, from my own end, though, from my end, I would say that going to Brekete will not have any hamper on us who believe and love in Global Foundation.
Okay, now.
But one thing again I would like to say now is most of those grants that money we are paid for and then we are cut short, most of them, why can't NGOs drag those people to Brekete?
Now, let me tell you, my brother, we have started the journey. They have taken Theobald Global Foundation to Brekete family because he has not been able to disburse, he has not been able to do the needful. This is a very good step. And he is going to go there to speak to Nigerians the same way he has been talking to us, right? Because the essence of going to Brekete family is to be able to know, right, publicly what is holding the ground. What has he done? Are you with me? Brekete family, it is not a juju component.
No.
It is not a federal government tortured environment. It's a mediation. Are you with me? Honorary Ahmed is a chartered mediator person. He loves to make peace. It's just like the same way we are trying to make peace in the community. So what he is doing right now is meeting with the brother and say, fine, my brother, this is what happened. And do you know what we do in Brekete family? Because I'm part of the family. Then don't just embarrass people. They don't call people on air. They call you, they invite you. It is only when you refuse the call of peace, then they can say, okay, let me call you. I know Honorary Ahmed for that. And for the fact that he has not called him on air for the past 2-3 days, they took him to Brekete family, does not mean that they are not working on it. They are communicating to him. Consultant Ike is one person that once he pick up your case because he likes to give justice to the people. And that is the aim of Brekete family. Now we have Mama Supreme, right? It's also a ground handler in the ground community.
Yeah.
We have the UAAG. Sorry, sir.
Yes.
We have the UAAG.
Yeah.
There are also grant handlers in the grant community.
Yeah.
We have Tepecon. We have a lot of them that they have come to register as a grant handler in Nigeria, and they have not been able to deliver up to this moment about 8 years ago. Now that some of us came into the system divinely, not because they want us to be in the system, the kind of fights I am getting, the kind of people who are coming against what I am doing, some of them were very good friends in the past, but since in this grant community, I become their enemy because the people that subscribe to the grant does not have the voice. And the only reason why we are here is to give them the voice. Now we are moving up to where the voice will be heard. Let us start with Apostle, and we are going to start with every other grant handler. So, good news to Nigerians who have subscribed to the grant. The channel, Grassroots Bridge Builder, is a channel for everybody to air out their views, their challenges, opinion. It's not to fight anybody, it's not to be used against anybody, and it's not owned or hired by anybody. It is a channel for all of us. So, for this question you asked, I am also going to raise it up tomorrow that as we are starting with Theobald Global Foundation, we will start with other grant handler. What is your take in this?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay. Very, very wonderful.
That is what we are going to do. And Nigerians are supporting that we should start with all the grant handler and see how we could solve this problem. We will do that. Brekete family is part of us. And now that we go to Brekete family, we'll be bringing them live on this channel. Most of them, like the pressure group, a lot of them called me today. And some of them said they want to meet with me one-on-one. And I'm willing and happy to meet with them. I am not against anything. I am happy if this money is paid. I will also benefit from it. Even if I don't benefit, my families will benefit from it. So why will I want to stop the people from the payment? But I will stop the pain of the public. If the public is going through pain, I, Engineer Brian Moses Igoche, if I'm not clear with what is happening, I am going to wage against it. And I won't do that out of my own office or whatever. I have to do my finding. That was why I did my fact finding. And I said, even if they're going to pay that money, let us have the true picture of why we are paying this money and when we expect this thing to happen. I know the country director has gone through a lot. Myself, he took me time to understand what is happening. And those NGOs that he has legalized, everybody that has been through this legalization will get their acknowledgement, will get their mandate, and will get their disbursement certificate. And he's working on it. Of a truth, it's not relaxing and it's not letting his effort because he keep telling me. But the only reason why I came on air yesterday, because what is happening is people are about to die. And people have been dying. That is why I came on yesterday to calm the nerves and the tension of this borrowing money. Anybody that went to borrow money because he want to pay the 250, that person is not fair to his or herself. Let us wait until election is over because there won't be payment between now and election. I don't see it. It's possible it can happen, but for me, I don't see the possibility. That is my stand.
Within 3 days, it's not possible.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Two things I would like to drop before maybe I give chance to other people because that the callers is one.
A lot of callers.
One, as our guy is coming tomorrow, let him clear the air both on the 250 and on that flash on cluster money. Let him.
Okay, now, sorry, let me clear that very quickly now. The issue of the payment of the cluster money or the sharing formula, that is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me, how can you have a sharing formula or a cluster payment and you don't have a mandate? It is in the mandate that everything is mentioned. Apostle is telling you because he has a mandate from his donor and nobody has that mandate. And that's why he could say, I am giving you 1.8 million and nothing stops it. It's an instruction of the donor. Take 5% for yourself, 10% for this, 1% for the government of the land, 2% for this. These things are clearly stated in your mandate. Why don't we wait to have the mandate before going on air and begin to pour such words to the people? Are we counting our eggs before they are ash?
No.
That is the challenge. And we must learn to remain calm until we resolve this issue properly.
The next thing I would like to talk now is about our family now on GBB.
Okay, that's right.
Since then, I have not had me and my wife to the.
No, we have done that.
I have not seen myself there.
Okay, hold on. But I sent you the number of Ambassador Rita in Lagos, right?
Those days, yes.
I sent you. Please, why not call her tomorrow morning and then let her add you, because she's the one managing the platform. Let me tell you something, my brother. Engineer Brian Moses Igoche is a very open person.
I know.
I don't have the GBB is for everybody. And everybody who connected to us in every of the states stand as our body. And she is in Lagos. She showed a very serious interest in what we're doing. She came up and said, oh, I want to support you in this dream. And I opened up my arm to her and I said, please, whatever you can do to support this dream, because it's going to be benefiting the people and our families, please go ahead. And she has been up and running wonderfully. She has been doing well. A lot of allegations is going on around the internet that she's very close to me. She's this, she's that. And that is because she is choose to work with me. Now you call me almost every day. Your family knows me. Even when me and you are talking, your children know you are talking with Engineer Brian. That is how we built the family. I want them to know that this platform is open for all of us. And anybody who wants to associate with me on this building, this grassroots, the door is open 24/7. Thank you very much. God bless you for this evening. Let's hear from our public line. If you can still remain online for a few seconds and listen to this, our brother, and what he's going to tell us. Hello?
Hello? Yeah. Is that Engineer Igoche?
This is Engineer Igoche, the last and the most smallest person in the grand community.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. How is your family this evening?
They are fine, and you?
I am very sound, I am very good, and I'm happy because my people are happy out there.
Okay. I want to appreciate you for the good work you're doing.
God bless you, sir.
For you coming out to clear the air on this issue of 250,000 and sharing formula is quite interesting. So I appreciate you for that.
God bless you so much for seeing my heart openly. Sir, at the quiet moment of my life, I burst into tears many times. Not because these people are connected to my root, no. Because I feel the pains of Nigerians. My phones, I have 4 telephone lines, and none of the lines right now are private lines anymore. And every calls that call to those lines, they are important calls. I cannot be eating food in my house, and somebody calls me, mommy, I am hungry. By that, I am hungry alone. I am weak already. And this is what I want Nigerians to know, that it is not going to be fair on us and even on the country director if we don't do the needful. Part of the needful is what I did yesterday.
Very, very important. In fact, it saves a lot of attention.
And I continue to apologize to everybody that is out there that might be feeling bad about my broadcast yesterday. I want them to please forgive me, but it's for the sake of the masses. If it is necessary that we must pay that money, it will become very clear to us and we will pay. But I don't want us to look at it as if without that money, we won't be paid. That is why I did that yesterday. And I didn't do it on my own discretion. I did it on the high level discussion with the country director.
That is angry with you for saying the truth. To forget it, because what you have done is what you should do. What you expected from somebody from Global Foundation to come and clear the air, which we have already done. So we are very.
Thank you very much, sir, for understanding with me, and help me apologize to anybody that is angry. The people, the NGOs that were appointed. Let me tell you something. In Lagos, early this month, some NGOs were selected and they went to Lagos for legalization. And this evening, somebody called me that part of the money, why they were paying it, that the donors that are somewhere close to us in our neighboring country, working with our boss, their bills and everything is high, which is okay. He is our boss. He is our country director. He is the one who is giving us every opportunity. We understand it cannot be free or true, but we should also understand that because it's not free or true, we needed to be carried along. The NGOs are being selected, they are being carried along. The same way that Apostle called them, spoke to them with due diligence. I expect them to also call their cluster heads. The way they know how to locate them, asking for money, they should know how to locate them, asking them and giving them the right information politely, so that everybody who is involved will know what he or she is involved in doing. And they said, I came and aborted the process of payment. How will you say I aborted the process of payment?
The way that I say, still paying up till now. So, some people are still paying.
Yes, you see, we are not stopping. I'm not stopping, but nobody should force anybody to pay.
Yes, of course.
Nobody should force anybody to pay. If I have the money to, like somebody is saying, what's his name? We say that means the 250,000 issue is from Mother NGO, because it was Mother NGO that communicated it to them wrongly.
Yes.
So everybody paid 500,000 last year or so, or early last year. I hope so. Do you hear any complaint?
No.
There was no complaint because there was a reason why they paid that money.
Yes.
They told them openly and they all agreed, and they went and paid that money within the short period. And that money, the country director said, because it was a demand from his donor to achieve some certain things. You know, for you to control this kind of wealth, you must be a capacity builder.
Yeah.
And if you're a capacity builder, that means you should be able to have one or two things in place, which he's already working on those things, and we can see some physical things that he's doing. Look at the offices they move into now. It's a good office. It befits the name of the foundation. Where they were before in Vawa Plaza was just a plaza. It's just like a street office that doesn't even befit the name. Even the NGOs, the donors are complaining. He said to me, and I said, good. If you can achieve this, then go ahead and achieve it. It will bring more opportunity for people to join you more, and to those that are supporting you will support you more. These are clear terms and clear definition. But because some people are legalized and those people are supposed to pay to some other NGOs and they needed money, why don't you make it very clear to the people the same way he has called you people and explain to you the mother NGOs? I expect you to explain to the other small NGOs, these are the reasons why we're asking for this money. It's not because I want to put it in my pocket. It's not because it's mandatory, but we needed to put up one or two things. If someone speaks like that, is it a bad thing? Thank you very much, sir. God bless you for your understanding. And please, I'm sincerely sorry if my broadcast has hurt anybody, but that is the truth. And it is better we say the truth and remain and die peacefully. Thank you very much, sir, this evening. Tomorrow,
now that we are not, we have not received anything, we're not expecting anything from next week. Can we sort of confidently by first week of March that the movement will take place?
Okay, now I am speaking based on the position I maintain in the community and also as a consultant. I have seen clearly that disbursement cannot happen between now and the election. And for any reason right now, we should be able to put our in-house together, those selected with the country director. If there's anything that is going to stop disbursement between now and the first week of March or the month of March, we should know and update the people so that their minds will not be there, because everybody's expectation is high.
Everybody's high.
Everybody is high. So right now, I am going to speak with them, the NGO that's selected, the ones that are legalized, the mother NGO. I am going to have a meeting with them. And I am going to also ask them question. Is there any tax given to you by the country director that you have not done? And if there is anything left that we needed to be aware, please bring it to our notice so that we can support you and achieve it. Before this time, I call all our ambassadors. We opened the ambassadorial group and said, if disbursement commence, ambassadors, you have to work with the mother NGOs and some of the sub NGOs, because this job is not going to be done alone by them. We are to work together as a team to achieve this thing. Why am I doing this? So that if there's a hitch anywhere, we could quickly run and resolve it. So I'm going to ask them this question publicly tomorrow again. And if they choose to have a meeting, I will, after the meeting, I will come on air to also update Nigerians that this is what they have said, this is where we have bottleneck, and this is where we need to work on. But as it is right now, I am going to urge Apostle to push the donors to release the MOU and the disbursement certificate that give them the audacity and the authority for them to disburse this money with or without his consent once the money is made available to them. That is my stand, and that is what I'm going to work on from now till the next week that we are going to be going into.
Yeah, if you can have timetable, development timetable, that would be very, very good.
Exactly, sir.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. Look at somebody say something here now. UG Dick. He says that with all due respect, should be TGF should be more professional and meticulous with carefulness with information, with money, when money is involved. Is that not what we're discussing now?
Exactly.
When money is involved in anything, we need to be more careful, because if you create any lapses, the dubious people in the system will use that opportunity to defraud people.
That's very, very, very.
You see now, people are seeing him like he's the one defrauding the people, because maybe he spoke to them on a particular thing that they needed to work together as a body. And now people are using this opportunity to go to the streets where they have their clusters and have everything and begin to demand money from them. Whatever they get, if they pay 250,000, is okay. Some people might even get more than 5 million, that money already. I will not be party to such attitude. And if that is the riches that people are talking about, I prefer to remain very poor and not to remain in that class. I am a classless person, and I assess every class of human being on earth, for so long as this life is concerned. And I also want to believe that everybody that is listening to my voice should know where I'm coming from. I am not defending Apostle that the delaying of payment is a good thing and Apostle is right. I am not so saying that we should not do our own part, but I am saying that anybody that is there that needed to do something should do it rightly under the armpit of the law and do it in the daylight, so that when I see you on the street, I can walk up to you and say, good afternoon, sir. How are you and how's your family? Have a handshake, then I would take my leave. Not seeing you and bending down my head and dodging and running away. I drive around Lagos, I drive everywhere, and I will never see anybody and run from them, because whatever I am doing and whatever I'm saying here, if you call me tomorrow morning, I will still say the same thing. I don't hesitate on that.
Sure. Just keep it up. You are doing a very good job, and God will continue to bless you.
God bless you, sir.
Reward you at the end of this very exercise.
Yes, sir.
No, thank you.
God bless you, sir. God bless you so much, and you will remain. I remain committed to this project, no matter how pressure, no matter the insult I'm getting. I'm not tired until disbursement commence. But one thing I want to assure my people: If there is any changes in the plans and is made available to me, I am going to update the people, either good or bad. I will not add and I will not subtract, so that everybody will know the position. Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful evening. Sorry for keeping your time.
It's okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I remain committed to this project, and I still stand by the existing protocol and say I am sorry if anybody feel bad yesterday. Maybe I was talking and I was shouting because of the pains that was in me, and it's not because I wanted to stop any disbursement. I want all of us to be aware that we will do this and we'll work together. Now, one Olani, no, Olayewala Eke is saying, so these are the kind of people that they sit in their house and they cannot achieve anything because they think like small children. And when you try to talk to them, when you try to let them see reason, that thing that is in them, that small mind that is in them, is the only thing that controls them. And that is the pain that others are going through right now. All of you have the contact of apostle. All of you know the office of apostle. Some of you are just common beneficiaries. Some of you are just people who does not even subscribe. It's the NGOs and the cluster heads that are going through this pain. But the beneficiaries, most of you just sit and at the comfort of your bed, just write what you want to write and send to the public domain. This is not a channel to insult anybody. And if insultiveness is your pride, then it's left with you. I'm not part of it. I will continue to remain humble and pass the message rightly. I don't want anybody to use this channel to insult anybody. If you want to insult anybody, please pick up your telephone and call that person and say it openly. Hiding your face in your room and sending messages to the public domain does not help anybody. Rather, you're just making jest of yourself from wherever you're writing from. Your voice cannot be heard, and it's a painful situation. And that's why in the community, we remain where we are. We cannot move forward because the truth cannot be said. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good evening. How are you this evening? No.
Hello.
How are you?
Is that Musa?
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
Your name and where are you calling me from, please?
From Shagam.
Wow, that's Ogun State?
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
So what is your contribution in this, our discussion, man? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Mo boy over there.
Ọlọ́run á máa ràn mí lọ́wọ́ o.
Àmín.
Ẹ ṣe ń tra ìkókó lè owó ìgbà òun ló ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ayé yín o.
Àmín.
Àmín yóò ní dáadé. Ẹjọ́ tó bá bá wa mójútó ẹjọ́ sà. Láti Ṣàgámù ni mo sọ fún pé dídò ni mí mo dẹ̀ ti wá ní oko Akọ́ládé làwọn. Hello, sir.
Mo ń gbọ́.
Èmi ni wọ́n text message sí all the time. Mi ò ráyè wọlé lé nínú commission wọlé tù.
Okay.
Láti ìgbà tọ́kọ ní kí mo tún pè. Bọ̀ mi ò rí yín bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn wá títí tó fi di pé ó kú. So mo rẹ̀ ń try gbogbo ìgbà ní bó jẹ́ kí n yáwó màá ra dátàtà màá wò fún àgbẹ̀ program rí. Mi ò lè má wọ̀. Ó dáhùn mi kí n join GGB member. Ohun mi.
Okay. Ẹ pe nọ́mbà sí mi. Ẹ pe nọ́mbà jẹ́ nǹkan lẹ̀. Okay, 080. Yes. Number network ò dáa.
No, bẹ́ẹ̀.
Okay, number is 0807
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
7041.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Okay, then let's so that Malik pé padà. Kájọ
Okay, sà.
discuss ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ dáadáa.
All right, ẹ ṣé.
Ẹ má bínú o. ọ̀rọ̀
Mi ò bínú
tá
pé
wà ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ disbursement àti owó tó
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ń sọ 250,000 yẹn. Ọ̀nà àjọ ń sọ ń
Lọ́sà
sìn.
ẹ̀dì ló ní.
Cluster head ni.
Ẹ̀dì wa ò dẹ̀ béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ wa.
That is good. Ìyẹn ló dáa. Ìyẹn ló dáa. Understand?
NGO wa ò béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ wa.
Ìyẹn ló dáa.
Ìfọmọ́sí ìnáná ní NGO wa. Gúnkìyánà ní orúkọ NGO mi.
Ìyẹn ló dáa sẹ́.
Kò béèrè kankan. So, ìgbà pé gan-an ó ní kíkọ́ fún ilẹ̀, wọ́n máa sanwó. Ọ̀dọ́kọ mi sì kìí mo polówó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin náà. So, bọ́ máa ń pè ní ọmọ ìlú.
Okay. Ẹ má bínú pé owó ẹ ti delay gan, but Ọlọ́run máa ṣàánú wa.
Àmì sà.
Àdúrà là ń gbà nìyẹn.
Mo ọlọ́kàn mi mo máa wọlé pé ilé ni ní pípẹ́ tí mo ti try tí mi ráàyè wọlé.
Ṣé àwọn ọmọ wà?
Àwọn ọmọ wà o.
Dáadáa ni
wọ́n. Mo wà
wọ́n.
ní tó wà ní fẹ́ tí wà ń bẹ́ o.
Mo understand.
Ilé tó fẹ́ wọ tó fẹ́ ṣe exam junior wife mo torí ẹ̀ ń pè.
Okay. Ẹnìkan fẹ́ ṣe junior wife àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Okay. Mo ti gbé ti nọ́mbà ẹ̀. So, a máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti lọ offline. So, tó bá pè padà lẹ́ni máa pè lọ́la. A máa sọ mo ti kọ nọ́mbà ẹ̀ sí fóònù mi. Má bínú, kẹ́ bá a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Àmín àmín.
Aláàánú ìlú wọn ní.
Àmín àmín.
Àwọn ọlọ́run wá ní ọlọ́run àpárá àlàyé ẹ̀mí dààmú.
Àmín.
Gbogbo àwọn ọwọ́ burúkú tó bá nìkan máa fi ṣe ra wọn ni. Lágbára ọlọ́ ẹ̀mí wọn máa fi gbowó ìfún nígbà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀.
Àmín o.
Ìyẹn ṣe sà.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is our own sister from Shagam and is calling us, making her own submission. For anybody that is complaining, I don't know why you are complaining. If you are an NGO and you are feeling bad that I said they should clarify the payment, you go ahead and clarify it, then collect the money. Go ahead and clarify it and collect the money. I'm not against it. So please, if you are worried about what people are doing or what we are saying, it's very easy for you to come openly. Meet us at Brekete Family tomorrow. Say your own part. We should be honest with ourselves. We should be ready to stand and do what we are saying we are doing, not saying something and doing a different thing. I'm not against anybody collecting money. I'm not against anybody doing anything, but I'm against it when people are complaining what they are paying for, they don't know it. So in that regard, it will not be fair on any of us. Please, my brothers, I don't want you to misunderstand my stand. And if you are not happy with what I'm saying, you have your right to say your submission. Somebody is saying that we should tell engineer Reverend Dr. Agbochenu to stop giving the masses date of disbursement. Is causing a lot of trouble in the community. Thank you very much, my brother, for this submission. Like I always said, I will never put any definite dates before anybody until the person that owns the mandate, that knows what the mandate specifies, says, I am going to pay tomorrow. Then only I will come on air and say he's going to pay tomorrow. He's always telling us he's going to do it very soon. And now that he has involved people working with him, it's like people are not getting. You are not confused, because I can see some of you are just confused. You don't even know where you are. You are telling me they should stop telling you this. Which one have you said in this contribution? If you are not ready to know the truth, off your phone and go and sleep. Those that are ready to listen to this conversation, that know what we are saying, they will listen to it. And if by this time over 100 and something persons can be watching this program live, then that means we are making progress. Thank you very much for your submission. And the phone is your phone. You have the right to write whatever you want to write. But you should know that we must not stop doing what we're doing because you are writing something that is against the public. Just take note of that. Once again, we will be expecting to hear from our own brothers tomorrow, Reverend Dr. Agbochenu, and he has given a voice note this evening, a very brief voice note that he's going to be on air with us tomorrow. We hope to see him tomorrow after the visit to Brekete family. Good evening this evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Engineer, good evening.
Good evening, sir. God bless you.
God bless you too. My name is Edwin Etienne.
How are you, Mr. Edwin?
I'm good.
And
you?
How is my Akwa Ibom people?
We are all good. So things are very difficult now.
Yes, I understand.
Please, I want to make a question. I want to add a question to you. Add a question.
Please go on.
Hello?
Please go on with your question.
Okay, please, on the 1st of this month, precisely, Wednesday, the country director said in a couple of days that we all smiled.
Yes.
And on the 8th of this month, Wednesday, he made pronouncement of before election, he would go smiled.
Yes.
On Wednesday 15th, he made the same statement. Please, where are we now?
Thank you very much. Have you been watching this program?
Yes, I do.
Did you watch this program yesterday?
No, I've not watched it yesterday.
Okay. Are you watching us live now?
No.
Okay. I am live with you. The whole world is listening to me and you. So this question you asked now, so many have asked this question, and we have given the answer to this question. But because you say you're not watching me live, I am going to repeat the same thing I've answered before. Thank you very much for even your time of calling to make this observation. He made such pronouncement really, and it's true, that we should be expecting disbursement on or before election. There's no doubt about it. And along the line, he appointed some NGOs that are supposed to work with him in this disbursement plan. And I hope you're aware of that.
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much. And last week, there was another meeting that prompted the payment of 250,000. And I hope you're aware of that.
Not really.
Okay, thank you. Not when you mean not really, I don't understand. Have you not heard this?
I don't really. I'm not aware. I had it, but I was not aware. I didn't believe it.
Okay, good and fine. The same way we also had it, but I have not heard it from him, the country director himself.
Okay.
And I have not been in Abuja for the past 3 weeks. Okay. So I came in yesterday. And to God be the glory. Because I know 3 days from now is election. And the people are expecting disbursement as promised. And I am the consultant who's supposed to announce the date of disbursement to them. And the calls are coming in, prompt me to go to meet him and ask him. People are asking, are we still in order? He made mention of so many things. Then I said, what about the payment of the 250,000?
Oh, I'm hearing you.
And then he said to me directly that he has asked the mother NGO to get all requirements necessary from them, all documentation, including logistics. And the rumor out there that you asked people to pay 250,000 without reason, in quotes, that no reason was mentioned. And then I asked, I said, it is better we update the people why that money was mentioned for them to pay and why necessary is that money. So I came on the air yesterday in the night and debunked that information of paying 250,000 until we are told why that money is made for. Now, between me and you, with the situation of this country now, do you think there can be disbursement between now and the next 3 days?
I can't just asking to know.
Thank you very much.
Why I'm calling you, my children's fee, they haven't having to go to school for more than 2 weeks now, which I was always hoping that the disbursement will take place this week so I can go to school next week. So where is my faith now as the thing stands now?
Okay, sir. Apart from this grant community, what are you doing for a living? Sorry, this is a personal question.
I'm a printer.
You are a printer?
Yes.
Okay. I will advise you professionally. I don't know if you will take it.
Okay.
The grant will come. There is no doubt about it, because people that are involved with him, they are not small children. They are not 2 years, 3 years. They are not 18 years. They are all adults. And if there is no green light, they have come to tell us. But the possibility of getting this money between now and the election, I don't see it. Even though he has not said anything other than we will pay before it. But I am using my own discretion, seeing the condition of the country and the level cash flow is going, that it will be difficult for any disbursement to happen right now. So if there's any other alternative that we need to work on, we need to start approaching it before it gets too late for us. Because some people are just expecting the disbursement only in their life as we speak, which is not very good, because you cannot put your eggs in one basket. Grant money is not a money that you are sure of, because it's not your money. It's someone's money bringing to help you. And that person can only help you when you have that money in his or her possession.
Okay, please don't be offended. If I ask now, is the country director in position of the class now? Have you been given access to the money now, please?
I cannot tell you whether I have access to the money or he doesn't have access to the money, but I can only tell you that he say there is money to be disbursed to the people and is preparing them. But this is where the money is. So this bank, this is where they put it to. Now CBN ideo, now in house ideo. I cannot tell you that.
So there is no hope for now. We cannot tell the time now.
I cannot tell you that they'll pay the money today, tomorrow. If I tell you that, then I'm lying, until we wait for him. And I'm believing that tomorrow, when he comes from Brekete family, he will update us. Even if he don't, those that have come on air to announce the date of disbursement will pull them to give us an update. That is my simple and my humble submission, sir. Anything other than this, I will be forced to lie to you.
Okay, thank you.
God bless you so much. Have a lovely evening. Hello. Good evening to you this evening. How are you? Please, can you speak up a little bit so that we can hear you?
Yeah, good evening. I'm fine. My name is Ubede.
Okay. Ubede is calling us from where?
I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay. How is Lagos this evening?
Lagos is fine, sir.
Thank you very much for calling us this evening. Which part of Lagos are you?
Alimosho.
Okay, Alimosho.
Yes.
What is your contribution to this program this evening, sir?
The problem of the grant community is the NGO.
God bless owners. You. Alekwi of Adania.
You see, some of them are so greedy. Anytime, Gilbert said, okay, bring social amount of money, is an opportunity for them to make money. The people that are receiving it is the cluster head and the cluster sponsors.
Yes.
Some of these NGOs, they don't even have a single, they didn't bring any data. Is what the cluster head and the cluster sponsors suffer to bring, that they are depending on and using it to collect money from them again. Like this 250 now, if an NGO own like maybe 10,000 cluster.
Yes.
and they decide to collect 5,000 from each of the cluster or cluster.
Yes, cluster heads.
I mean, cluster sponsors. It will amount to millions of naira.
Yes.
They will just remove 250 and give it to Theobat. So that's why anytime there's any and they bring any payment, they will be happy because it's an opportunity for them to make money. Already they've collected their own ground. They are not lacking anything. Now look at this. The sharing formula. They support it because it favors them. Meanwhile, they are not doing anything. It's the cluster head that is doing all the things. They are just opportunity to be NGO now.
It's a painful situation, my brother.
So again, you as a consultant, I believe strongly that one of your job is to give Theophilus
right advice.
So he is not supposed to get any advice from those NGOs because any advice they're going to give to him is for their own selfish reason.
Now, as you're saying this now, let me be very honest with you. By the time the NGOs know one Mr. Ngbede speak the truth, the same way you are speaking like a man, so somebody who stands for people, you become their enemy. That's why some people can sit on this media and say you are very stupid, you are an idiot. Somebody who can write to me that I am an idiot, I am stupid, I am this. May God bless that person and lead him to where the idiots are. And when you jam with the idiots, you might become more idiocy than them.
Some people don't have home training. So
yes.
The way they were trained, they don't waste time. You know, one thing about the social media is this. Because you are not seeing the person you are talking to, you can just open your mouth and say whatever that is. This thing.
Yes, misleading the masses. And those people that are saying this thing, okay, now let me tell you, brother, they took Apostle to Brakata family.
Yes, I know about it.
Okay, now in the grand community in Nigeria, 8 years down the line, none of them have been successful. If they actually want to fight a just fight, what are they supposed to do? List the name of the grant handlers. Take it before the Honorable Ahmed and say, sir, these are our challenges. The same set of people that take this man to Brakata family, I'll be very happy when they'll be there tomorrow because people will make calls into the line and they will open up some people's nyash there tomorrow.
These people, if Theophilus can do away with them, he has appointed you as his consultant.
What they are telling Theophilus about me, are you with me? Let me tell you, let me shock you, my brother. Theophilus called me this afternoon and said to me directly that people called him and said, I was the one that take him. I plan with people to take him to Brakata family. That I said, I am going to destroy him. And I asked him, I said, do you believe that? He said, no. I said, then next time, if a gossiper of that nature gets to you, call the name of the person, let's naked the person publicly for people to know that it's one of the agents of destructive mechanism in the grand community. When gossip is given to you, you manage it, you encourage it. I don't encourage gossip, and that is why I come out yesterday to tell them. The NGO owners have their personal interests by driving this thing.
Exactly.
I will tell them to their faces, and I will keep telling them if they like me or not. If they don't like me, they don't shut down my channel. I own this channel, it's not them.
Though it's not all of them.
Yes, I know.
But most of them are very greedy.
Most of them, and they know themselves, and they know me, and I know them. That I will never accept it. So all the meetings they were having, they stylishly, are you with me? Did not involve those that will speak against them. So they were having the meeting gently, and even when Oga did not say something, they will go out and say, this is what he said. Some of them just sneak around the office to take picture, and they go and post the picture. I just left the country director. What is attached to that?
They are angry because of your speech yesterday, because you have spoiled their market for them. They're already budgeting how many millions they're going to make by the time they contact all the cluster heads and get 5,000 from them. You understand?
Yeah.
Now they will not add their own 1 naira, rather they will make more money. Then when the sharing formula come, they announce saying that okay, because they are NGO now, they should have more than this thing. I mean, the cluster head or cluster sponsor. It's not these people. See, you are the person that is mediating between the NGO, the cluster head, the beneficiaries, and Theophilus. Let Theophilus always call you. Okay, this is what I want to do. Give me your professional advice. Before calling those NGOs, they are the problem. They are so greedy.
Yes. They have interest in what is happening. I told them last year, I say, you people are the one that went to call the people, gather them together, register them, they brought data for you people and submitted to Theobat. And you are saying that the cluster heads, the beneficiary are so arrogant, you're avoiding their call. Now, when it gets to pay money, you can locate them one by one, even the ones in the pigeonhole, they can go and pick them now.
You locate all of them, begin to give them condition.
And when I want to talk, somebody will tell me, why are you talking?
You will not pay 1 naira. At the end of the day, you still make millions of naira.
Apostle is not that dubious the way he sound outside, though. The man, Apostle Theophilus, if you get close to him, you will know that he has this good mind. It's the people that are surrendered by him.
I am from Kogi State.
That's right.
I have a friend who is also an Idoma, that he and Apostle has lived in the same room in Benue State before. You understand me? So he told me everything about him. He is not a bad person. But these people, the way the whole thing is going now, as they went to the family, do they take an NGO name there?
Oh.
It's Theophilus that they took there.
Yeah. But let me tell you something that they do that they are making mistake. When you take a man to the honorary Ahmed, it's a very plain person. The honorary Ahmed is very plain. He doesn't look at you because you brought a case that you be the one to win it. I am not happy that this thing has been delayed. People have suffered. People have gone through a lot of pains. But the same you that is taking him to Brekete family, have you called him or have you come and meet with him one-on-one, apart from these few NGOs that have been coming to discuss with him, the pressure group? I give them kudos. The pressure group will come and say, I want to see you. We want to discuss it. This same person, I don't know him in my physical eyes, but I know it's somebody who has been with Apostle according to the findings and has been with Mama Supreme for the past 2 years, living with the woman there. After he finished his life there with Mama Supreme and does not get anything, out of that anger, he could not even return back to his house with his family. He now remember that he has a friend that knows the honorary Ahmed and went and take the man there. Why don't you carry all the grant handlers that have been collecting money from people and say, let us finish the issue of grant now? But I'm promising Nigerians that as we start with Theobat, we're going to go around.
Yes, same is there. Golden Bridge is there. Osia. There's another different.
A lot of them.
Yes, so all of them should be taken to that place.
We are going to take them there. Now I am going to get the list. I am going to get the list of the grant handler. I will go and sit down with the honorary Ahmed and give him all the breakdown.
Nobody is happy with the delay. You understand me?
How can you be happy?
Some of us have become a laughing stock to other people because they don't believe in the grant anymore. They don't even believe in the first place. So when you now you're the one, okay, don't worry, this thing will get it. they'll just be laughing at you.
Okay, just put yourself in my position, my brother. Put yourself in my shoe. That every day I have to come on air to talk to people, and we are saying the same thing. Do you think I am happy that we are saying the same thing every day?
No.
But this is a channel to communicate to the people.
Prologuing, and this idea of before December, before New Year, before election. If the thing is not, if it is to keep quiet, let everything be ready.
That is what I am begging Apostle. I know very well that there can be disbursement between now and election. As it's going to bracket the family, it should give them the definite date and period they should be expecting this thing. And let it not be tomorrow, next tomorrow. Let it be a time that people will put their mind.
I know when all this thing is coming up, these NGOs, as I'm speaking to you, they are still telling people to come and sponsor cluster.
Even this evening, somebody called me too. That somebody asked him to pay for cluster.
Theobald is collecting 20K to submit a cluster. But most of the NGOs are collecting 100K.
Yes. So where is the 80,000 going? Into their pocket. And when you want to talk, they say you are against them.
But the Theobald should come out and begin to challenge them, because when it happened, it's him that everybody know, not the NGOs.
Yes, that's my stance too. That's why I told him yesterday, since you have told me directly that this is not your stand, I am going to debunk it. And thank God most of them saw me in that office yesterday when I went. Those people collecting this money.
There's no how they will be happy. They can't be happy with you.
No,
you have already spoiled their market.
Some of them say they will kill me with juju. Some say they will do this one. Some say I say, is there anybody that walk into the grave one day in this life? You must die before you go to the grave. So if anybody thinks by threatening, say I will kill you, I will do this, you don't even know me. You might be planning to kill me, and on your way you have an accident and you die. May God help all of us and lead us in this challenge that we are. I came into this grant to support the ordinary people and open this channel to ensure that people can hear the right information from Apostle, because all of us does not have access to Apostle, but we have access to this channel. Even if you're not listening to me now, you can go and replay the broadcast and you still listen to me.
I'm watching you live.
Thank you very much, my brother. May God bless you, Mbede. And wherever you are, those that believe in you, please continue to talk to them. It's not your making, it's not your plan for them not to be paid, but you cannot do it by force. Yes. And if only you can do it, I want to believe that for you now to come me this land, you should have done it long time ago. Likewise to me. So let's be patient and give him a second chance to carry us to the end of this project. Thank you very much for calling, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you so much. I remain committed to this project. And I promise Nigerians, whatever I'm not cleared, I will come out the same way. Even if they say something tomorrow that I'm not cleared, I will still come out and tell the whole world. It is better I tell the truth than sitting down, folding my hand, and remain in confusion.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you so much. Have a lovely evening.
You too.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, we have come to the end of this broadcast this evening. I want to appreciate all of you for understanding my broadcast yesterday. And again, for those of you that are angry with what I did, it is the instruction given to me. And I also deem my faith that is important. I let everybody know so that we don't have to borrow money to pay. But if you have, go and pay. Once the reason is made known to you, there's no doubt about it. Nobody's going to eat your money. You're not paying to my pocket. You're not paying to Apostle's pocket. You are paying for a purpose, and stop complaining. And if you are not sure of what you are paying for, ask your mother NGO to explain to you what that money is meant for, so that all of us can be at peace. The rumor out there that Apostle is asking them to bring 250 to him before he go is what he asked me to debunk. And I debunked it with open mind. And I will continue to do that until a good reason is given for us to continue paying money. Nobody is happy paying money for anything right now. And please, I don't feel like lying or deceiving you. Take your mind away from disbursement between now and election. It could be after election. Buhari will not allow anything to happen. Money flowing right now is not allowed in this country. So let us put our mind somewhere so that we can resource from our other means rather than waiting and become disappointed at the end of the day. May God see us through. I pray for you who is praying for my death. God should give you long life so that you see them burying me. I pray for your family. I pray for everybody who is watching, who is listening. God should give us the understanding, the will and the zeal to represent the people at all times, not to extort the people. May Allah continue to bless us. May heaven open doors of opportunity for us. Do have a lovely evening, and we're expecting the outcome of Brekati family tomorrow, and we'll also be expecting Reverend Dr. Agbochenu, National Ambassador Newman, and possibly the country director to give us a brief and a way forward into the disbursement plan and whatever it has for us. Because right now, he's not happy that he has been taken to Brekati family and what he's trying to do for us, and we cannot ask him for anything until after tomorrow. May God keep us alive till tomorrow. Do have a wonderful rest. Those of you watching me on my social media, my YouTube handle and Facebook and other media devices, may God help you and help your family. Have a lovely evening. I remain your own consultant engineer Ibrahim Moses Igoche, the last man standing for the ordinary beneficiary in the grand community and in the extra global village. Alekwiho Fadania.